the Sisterhood Connection. I'm your host, Erica, and my favorite co-host ever is my bestie, Michelle. Michelle. So, welcome. If you're new here, we welcome you. Sit down, relax, and we just kind of do what we do, chit chat. Just do what us ladies do. We just talk about just different things. The girl. Speaking of this week, well, not really this week, but this is kind of funny. Did you
Okay.
did you see your president, in his office, in his Oval Office? I guess it's the Oval Office, I don't know. And Elon and his son, and the son is running everything in the office.
Yes. Okay. I'm not gonna laugh hard. The first, number one, I just have one question. It's probably rhetorical, but whatever. When does a president allow just whomever to take over a press conference?
And a 4-year-old at that.
I'm just saying. And then you listen to what the 4-year-old has to say. You just
girl, what we gonna act it out. What the 4-year-old say? What he say? Hold on, I gotta get my hands right.
Okay.
Wait.
Okay. You start to say something.
So as far as the policy,
the president. And goes, I'm gonna finish. When he did that little, did you see that part? When he see, that's what happens. Y'all better watch what y'all say around these kids.
let me tell you something. Kids are just back in my day.
Yes.
You enter a room with mama or daddy, whoever is conversating with anybody that is an adult. Yes. You are not to enter the room. You are not to interject. Matter of fact, girl, what's the look you usually get when the house better be on fire?
What? Because the whole room is gonna stop.
I'm telling you, that whole thing with your mama. How your mama, my mama, all y'all know y'all.
Mama, some of y'all, some of your mothers.
You walk in the room, mama, mama, and she turned and get out of here, grown folks talking.
And guess what you do? Back your happy self right on up out the room.
If you want to.
Okay.
Stand there. She only gonna say it one time.
Okay. Okay. And don't let it be a good friend that's over, because she gonna back her up.
Cause she trying, girl. We got some juice.
What
we got to spill? So you got to go, and that's perfect reason why you don't have kids sitting there. It was laid out for billions, because it's global.
Yes,
the world, to see this 4-year-old tell the president of the United States to, I'm just gonna say it in a better, well, no, it's a worse way. You need to leave. Shut up. You need to get out of here.
You're not the president.
And nothing was addressed. Dad didn't address, the president addressed, Secret Service didn't address, nobody addressed. It's like,
wait a minute now. The only way that little Mr. whoever, I forgot, I don't even know if I know the child's name. The only way that you could have known that, or even know to say that, is what? You've been in the room when the adults were talking and they didn't care.
And nobody checked you. And then he decided, now I said what I said, and I'm gonna leave a memento.
How about that?
There go the yellow bonnet lady.
Right. Yes, we got to get the yellow bonnet lady. Yes. He said what he said. Okay.
4-year-old.
Just keep your eyes open.
Yeah.
That's how that goes.
Seriously. All right. So, ladies, when the kids in the room and you have an adult conversation with your bestie or your whoever you're talking to, make the kids leave the room, because they're going to repeat it
at some point. Because now I know you already have these stories, not even in circumstances like that, but just when they go to school, you know what they do. The teachers know more of your business than anything. So just better be careful and watch out.
All right.
I have seen some hilarious things that take place. And I'm like, oh my goodness.
That one was fun. That was actually funny. I'm like, if there was ever a time point was proven,
Mm-hmm.
Bing,
That's
bing, bing,
right,
bing,
right, right, right.
we have a winner. Exactly.
Exactly.
Bang, boom. Just
Y'all
saying.
learn. Y'all know
Y'all.
better.
Girl.
Anyway. Guess what?
What,
Guess
what,
what?
what,
Guess what?
what?
Be still my beating heart, because this week is our review of Marvel's Captain America Brave New World.
Yep.
I have been
Captain America.
awaiting I've been awaiting this here feature film for a
Yeah.
while now.
Yeah. Did you know? I think this is the number one. Okay, I haven't researched it, but I've heard them say this is the
Mhm.
number one movie globally right now.
I did not know that.
I'm gonna research it, but I
Mhm.
saw something. Again, you get it's the internet,
Yeah,
so you
in
got to
passing.
take everything with a grain of salt. But one, I guess they were advertising it or whatever, promoting the movie, and it was, go see Captain America. It's the number one movie in the world right now. So,
That is so fantastic.
America.
Now, no, okay, so we're gonna talk about this thing. Okay, but first I'm gonna have to hold back. I'm gonna refrain for a little bit because I need to jump back into the 80s. I need to hear about the Lisa movie, because we said we were gonna talk about that too.
By Lisa
So
Lee.
I need to yeah, get a catch
I
up
mean,
on that one.
you guys remember Lisa and Cult Jam? We're not gonna. We sung last week with Climax, so we're not gonna. Oh, forget it. We are gonna sing.
Yes, we
Y'all
are.
remember? I wonder if I take you home. See,
You see how I cover my eye? You see how I cover my eye? That little
you
one.
girl, you got your headband. Yeah, put your head.
Oh man, if I remembered, I sure would.
Y'all
I
know
sure
we
would
want
have my headband.
y'all know, and she had the two bodyguards.
Oh yeah,
You remember? When they weren't bodyguards. You remember what was the group? Was it full? Was it
Lisa
full?
Lee's Cult Jam in full force.
The force and with the Jerry curls and
Yeah,
yeah,
and the muscles
and
and
the
the curls.
muscles. That's what I'm
Yes,
saying. The bodyguards, the bookends. Um,
not the
but it was
bookends.
actually the movie actually did well telling her. She did well telling her story. Now, of course,
Mm-hmm.
it's like, come on, y'all know how all Lifetime movies are.
Yes,
Yeah,
we know the plots
it was.
typically. Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
guessed it. The acting could have been a little better. Um, it was a little bubblegumish, it was, I mean, but it told her story. It was very inspirational because I didn't know the obstacles and the
Mm-hmm.
things she faced and the faith she had to have to get through it. For instance, just to see her fighting breast cancer alone.
Mm-hmm.
And she has to perform and she has, take care of family and still hide the fact that she was undergoing treatment.
That's
Um,
amazing.
so that's commendable. That just the strength of doing that alone um, was
Okay,
amazing.
on one, I have to say this. On one side, I see the strength, the being able to still push on, but on the
Mhm.
other side, if something had happened and nobody knew what was going on, then what?
I don't
So
know.
in a sense, it's like you have to have someone to lean on and someone, to be
Right,
there at
right,
some point. And
right.
I get maybe the reasonings why,
Hmm.
but hey, she
Hmm.
did what she had to do in her situation and her thoughts.
Right. I guess she just
Mhm.
felt like she didn't want to have this impede on her career. She
Yeah,
was,
yeah,
she was a teen. First of all, she was a teenager when she entered,
yeah, that's true. That's
the
true. When she
world.
started, what,
And
15?
15, she was 15 years old. And it kind of catapulted quickly, and she became huge. Every girl wanted to be. How many times I kept trying to figure out
What?
I'm trying to get my hair
Oh,
like that.
and you know what
No one.
tickled me is when in the how she got that cut, because she
Yeah.
had already, she made the mistake, and I was like, you too, because the
Yeah.
salt and pepper thing, she did got her hair messed up and had to end up with that, you know, cut that people still try to get to this day.
Right. Not
Hmm.
knowing that now it would take off with, what we call as it's trending or,
Yes, yes,
every
right,
woman or every
right.
girl wanted that. We were one of them, but hey,
I ain't playing. I ain't even
hey,
playing.
yeah. But then, my mama wasn't having that cutting that hair thing at that age. So,
Mm-hmm.
and even if she did, I would never have that look. Just
Right, because the
period. Let's
texture,
face it.
right? That little,
It
that little
was
texture.
good.
Well, wait a minute, wait, ladies. Hey, you all probably can't see it now because she has it, down and tight together and everything. But if we were to dial back a few years, let's say early high school, um, yeah, she probably could have had that. She probably could have had it. Yeah, she probably could have had it because that native side is strong within her. So yeah, she could have. I couldn't have, but she most definitely could have, and she is holding everything in her right now because she is grit. I told it. Yeah, I told it, and I'm just
Well,
saying, she could have. She could
let's
have
just
done it.
say
She could
I
have.
missed my ship. It's gone. It's a wrap. It's gone. Bombage. It's a wrap.
That's the bon voyage. Oh no, she done set it a sail.
I missed it. So
I'm
that's
done.
it. But she did have a few challenges. She also had challenges within her
Mm,
immediate family as far as the family. She was the breadwinner for the family, and she, with her, I guess with her culture, she felt, or they felt, I don't know, with
mm-hmm.
her family, they have a strong belief to take care of family and mothers and parents.
Right.
What you should be doing. But her brother, because the father left, brother felt like that was his job to take care of
Mm-hmm.
mom and little sister. And so it caused a little tension over the years. They kind of stopped speaking for a while, and he just felt a certain kind of way. And let's face it, we talked about this in another episode, is with double
Mm-hmm.
standards. But
Mm-hmm.
let's face it, it stepped on his ego because him being, I wanted to be the man. And he even said, I wanted to be the man to take care of my mom and my baby sister. That's what he said. But she had the means, so
Mm-hmm.
they worked
Right.
everything out. So it turned out well. But as far as it being a movie, I think it would have been much better as an actual documentary and just bring
Mm-hmm.
in people that were involved and let them tell their side. Well, not really their side, but let them reveal,
The
what they know,
story. Like
their
an
story.
unsung or
Yeah,
what's the other one? It was another one that used to come on like that. But you sit down and really learn more of the history and everything that went on with them from them firsthand.
right. But I mean, it's
Mm-hmm.
Lifetime, so you know what to
Yeah.
expect. Nothing change
Yes.
is going. It's Lifetime,
The
but her
theme, yeah, the theme's gonna be the same.
the
Mm-hmm.
theme's going to be the same, so you can't expect any more, anything less. But I will say her story is very inspirational, motivational. To see where she is now and where she's been is remarkable. I just wish they had done a documentary instead
Mm-hmm.
of a
The
biopic
lifetime.
movie. Yeah, it was just not good. So, with that said, we ready to move to Captain America. Let's go to Captain America. Michelle,
Okay.
I'm gonna let you handle
Okay.
Captain America.
So,
Tell them,
okay.
girl.
So this is how we do this. So Marvel, from what I've learned about Marvel, Marvel has a way of connecting their stories from all the different parts from the Marvel Comics University, so the MCU. And then you have Marvel, and then you have all these different parts of Marvel. But they will mix their parts in their movies. And so it's like you have to know this side in order to know this side. So when Captain America Brave New World comes out, and oh Lord, yes,
I have a question,
yes.
real quick. You went too fast because it flew over my head, so I'm gonna go back over there to go get it
Mm-hmm. Okay, okay,
because you
okay, okay.
lost me with describing how this works because I don't know Marvel. Yeah, excuse me, y'all. I got to go
Okay,
get everything
okay,
she just said.
okay, okay, okay.
Okay,
Okay.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. MCU, you have Marvel, and it's the multiverse. It's all these different parts that fall under the Marvel umbrella. So we have the Marvel is like an umbrella. So you have all the little different parts under the main Marvel. So let's say like the Avengers. A lot of people have heard of the Avengers. So each Avenger, 9 times out of 10, I think each Avenger has their own movie. And those movies then also may include one or two other Avengers. They
So the
may.
Avengers are Marvel. Okay, wait. So I'm
Yes.
just trying to click through the
Hmm.
umbrella. Marvel and under the main umbrella of Marvel are the Avengers, which are superheroes.
Hmm. Yeah.
Okay,
The
but
Avengers
he's
superheroes.
he's human though, right?
Yes. So Captain
See, that threw me
America.
off. Okay, okay.
Hmm. Yeah. So Captain America, he was born in 1940s, 50s, somewhere back in that time frame. But something happened. They were doing all
He
types of
look good, girl.
chemical.
He look
That's what
good.
I'm see. See, they were doing all types of
Good. Wait,
I can't.
I gotta do
You
something with these lines because the 40s and he look like that. Okay, go ahead. I'm doing okay. Go ahead.
I can't with her. I can't. I cannot. But they experimented or something on him, so he became like a super soldier. So he
Okay,
had these superhuman strengths. So then, okay, now he's Captain America. So Captain America goes through his Captain America stuff, and in the last, was it an Avengers movie? I can't remember which one. He wants the new Captain America, played by Anthony Mackie, which was his character was the Falcon. So
okay,
Anthony Mackie's character was the Falcon. He was another one of the Avengers. So
okay.
he's like his right hand man. He can count on the Falcon. So he wants the Falcon to take over. Hmm.
Yeah, because if y'all don't know, if you can't tell, I don't know nothing. Okay, that came out real bad.
She know the
I
Hulk.
I know the Hulk from the 70s because I used to love to watch the Hulk on Friday nights at 8 o'clock.
Right.
But no. So if he was Falcon and now he's Captain America, but then there's a sidekick that I called Robin. I'm like, where did this little boy come from? I don't mean little boy,
So,
not being disrespectful, but
mhm.
okay, go ahead.
Okay, so he's now, so of course he has to have a Robin, but that Robin is technically DC, but whatever. He has to have
No
right. That's
offense.
why I'm like, if any Marvel fans be like, Robin,
I'm so
that's
sorry.
Batman, but
You don't know. You don't know.
whatever. Yeah. So he has to have, of course, the superhero has to have a side person. So now
Right.
what his name was, I literally forgot, but that's fine. But he
He's
turns
funny.
out,
He was funny though.
I loved him, and I just learned by watching, because I did rewatch The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which is
Of course
Anthony
you did.
Mackie's. Yes, I did.
Of course you
So
did.
Anthony Mackie's Falcon character has his own movie along with another Avenger. So they had a movie together, and it was The Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Okay.
So Falcon and the Winter Soldier, that's where I was introduced to the sidekick, was in that movie. And also one of the characters that's in Brave New World, Isaiah,
Mm-hmm.
the old man, he was
Mm-hmm.
in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. That's where he was introduced. So
Okay.
you see Falcon and the Winter Soldier, when you see Captain America Brave New World, you'll see that, oh, these are some of the ones from here. And
Okay.
so it starts to bridge that story and continues that story. So then you
Gotcha.
wouldn't be surprised if you see another Captain America or Avengers movie that you might see Isaiah, you might see Captain America's sidekick,
Okay. Because he
because
was a
they're tied
soldier too,
together.
right? Sorry,
He's
didn't
what?
mean to cut you. Isaiah, he was a soldier too,
Yes,
right?
yes,
And
yes.
he also received like the same,
Hmm.
I'm sorry, superhero strengths as
Hmm. Hmm.
Captain
But
America.
something
Okay.
happened where when he returned, he got imprisoned. So
Yeah, okay. I was
he's a little
confused.
bitter. He's a little bitter. I'm a
Mm-hmm.
little
Yeah,
upset. Yeah,
yeah,
he's upset
yeah,
about that thing. But
yeah.
he got, as in this one, when you watch it, you'll see what occurs with him. But in the Brave New World, when we now see, and what I can't find yet is, where did they find the military man, that is Ross? He was in the military. So I'm like, which movie did I miss? And I saw him and didn't pay him any attention, because once you see these, like, where he come from? So now I gotta go find him. But for this particular movie, being a Marvel fan, you will
All right.
enjoy it because you know the story, or you'll know to see certain things and it'll make sense to you because you've
Right.
seen all the other stuff. So I did particularly like this one.
Okay.
Now it could have been
Um,
better. Hmm.
Yeah, I'm not a Marvel fan. It's not that I don't like because I literally just learned, well, not just learned, when Black Panther came out, I had no idea he was part of, it's Marvel, right? Or was that DC? Okay. I had no idea. I just thought, oh, wow, what's this
I
black
got to see this.
superhero?
Right.
And I loved it. But I had now, of course, it took my bestie to do the whole, let me, we do her impersonation. So,
Oh, I can't stand her.
I'm like, girl, that Black Panther movie was amazing. I mean, da-da-da-da. And I'm like, yeah, da-da-da. And she was like, I know. And you know, it was part of Marvel. And I'm like, okay, yeah, what's Marvel? This was her reaction. Girl, what you mean? You playing right? No, you, for,
I really was. Because
don't
I was
tell
like,
nobody else that. I'm
no, about Marvel. Not even to be like a fan, but just to be aware. So yeah, I did. My eyes
she
big as
did.
silver dollars. And that
She
and y'all
really
know,
did.
okay, by now, if you look at different episodes, you know I'm good for what you mean. I'm good for that. That's my tag. What you mean? I need
Yes, Lord.
clarity. I need clarity. If I ask you that, I need some
Y'all see how
clarity.
I'm about to scratch my eyes out with that? Because it could be as clear as day. And she will say, and with a strut, like, literally,
I'm
what you
so
mean?
serious. hmm I'm so serious because it can't be what I'm thinking. It has to be something more to it.
I'm gonna stop impersonating people. I'm gonna stop impersonating people. Y'all know that little gif with the little boy, you know, little chunky, sorry, little husky little boy. And then somebody say, what you mean? And he like, what you mean? What? Because I'm like, but anyway, the movie, back to the movie. I went and saw the movie. Um, I enjoyed it to a certain degree because again, I didn't know anything about Captain America. I didn't know anything about the storyline. I'm not a Marvel fan, but I'll go check it out. I did enjoy it. It was a lot of action.
Well, that's a good thing. I would say that's a good thing to be a non-Marvel follower, watcher, fan, or whatever, and to still enjoy it. It will be a good movie for whoever to
Right.
go see, not just a Marvel fan.
I don't know, and I don't want to. If you get offended, it's just my opinion. I don't know as good of an actor. He's an excellent actor. I don't know if I was completely sold. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
That led to that question because we did have a slight discussion about this yesterday. We had to stop because I know I had to cut me off. But the question though then would be, why do we have super in our heads as a society, as a culture, as a movie people that we like to do? Why do our superheroes have to look a certain way? And what makes this
I don't
particular
know.
superhero? Because
It's
this particular one has gotten a lot of buzz, but not the buzz you would think because they
I
have a
guess
new Captain America.
right. I guess because again, I don't know the storyline, but because I've seen a lot of his other work and I know what he's done, it was just hard for me to picture him as a superhero, and it was
Mm-hmm.
hard for me to see him. Nothing against him because I mean he's clearly athletic, clearly he works. I mean, but it something was just missing. It's
Mm-hmm.
kind of like even like okay, again, the only superhero that I could pick. Remember, I didn't even watch. Okay, I know this is DC. I didn't even watch Wonder Woman, and I tried twice. There, see that mouth, see the look. For me, I'm just saying. I tried. I did twice, and again, it got rave reviews. But again, I'm basing this off of me growing up, and I'm gonna throw this out there, so it is what it is. The Wonder Woman under rules, and because I had me a couple.
What? Girl. Okay. Yes, I ain't
So
gonna lie.
I'm still looking for Linda Carter and the twirl turning from the office woman to so I'm just using that. So when it comes to a superhero, it's just certain, I don't know. I just don't think he sold it. Just like with Chadwick Boswick, with,
Trying to hold it. I tried to
thank
hold
you.
it.
Sorry.
Chadwick Boseman. Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I'm like, something's wrong. Boseman. Sorry, y'all. I never pictured him as a superhero, but once I saw it, I'm like, it worked for him. Sometimes it just works for you. And now I'm like, I don't think nobody could take that space because he embodied it so much. He was Black Panther. So it'll be hard for somebody to come and fill those shoes. Kind of like the 007 thing too. You know.
Yes. It's difficult. And I think that's the thing that's why the question pops up good as to superheroes.
Yeah.
Because like what is the block? Like what is that something? And like you said, going back to childhood, Wonder Woman had a certain, style, look, move, all of them. Batman,
They
007.
They laid the foundation, and I'm like, I'm sorry to cut you off again. I'm trying to work on that. But it's no different than the Red Hulk. And y'all, you want to tell her how the Hulk? I figured that out on my own. I figured that
thing out because I was like, Red, what is he talking about? And then, of course, as soon as she said it, this is me. Oh, this is the Red Hulk.
I just like, that's the Hulk. That's the Hulk, but why? And I'm sitting in a theater, literally, and people, they're whatever. And it's like, I'm like, that's the Hulk, but why is he red?
And see, that's
and why
the thing. Yeah.
Animated thing, because again, I grew up with Lou Ferrigno, and of course, I know he can't do. So it's like, why are y'all using these computer-generated animated images in these movies when you got the real life stuff and you have the capability to make it still look, like this is actually happening? So when you threw in the computer-generated cartoonish Hulk, to me, it just, you know what? I'm ready to go.
Right. She had her arm on her. Oh, speaking of ready to go, but she has her arm. She's like, I'm done. Purse on her shoulder. I'm ready to leave here. So this is one other little thing. So most Marvel fans know no one leaves until well after the credits have rolled. When the typically, in the movies, credits roll, you bounce. But with Marvel, and I learned that from Avengers Endgame, because I had a nice little gentleman sitting next to me, and I was asking him all kinds of questions. So at the end of the movie, no one moved. I'm ready to go.
See, you told me not to move.
Yes.
You told me to leave with the Black Panther. You was like, don't leave, because I'm like, okay, it's over, I'm leaving. You're like, no. And I'm glad I didn't. But again, I still did try that this is Marvel. So it was just like, okay, I'm gone. And I didn't realize, I'm like, why am I the only one?
Right, because I asked her, I said, so when you went to see the movie, did you stay to the credits or did you leave when the credits roll? Oh, when the credits roll, I was gone.
It's over. Got my
Once the credits roll, Marvel gives you a sneak peek, a trailer into another movie.
So they confused myself even more.
No one moves. Nobody moves.
No, they didn't.
Until after the credits are rolled, and after that next scene will come up.
Yeah, because
that next scene is going to be like, ooh, I got to see what's coming.
Yeah. I mean, I enjoyed it. I mean, as far as Mr. Mackey, he did a good job. I will say his acting he's an excellent actor.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
One thing, the fight scenes, I do have to say they could have been a little better.
Wait, fix my face.
Fight scenes? The fight scenes, they just say,
oh, okay. Yeah.
But
thought it was me because I'm like, okay, maybe they just used to all this chaotic computer generated. And then it was like one part where somebody was running, and it was sort of a weird, I don't know what you call it.
Running.
I don't know. It was like, it was Isaiah. It's like, okay, I can't tell. We're not doing any spoilers.
Part of the movie, but
we're not going to get any spoilers. But it was just kind of like this weird. I'm like, I know what you guys are trying to do. It was almost, it failed miserably. As far as for me, that particular scene, I'm like, I know what you were trying to do, but the execution was just way off.
Okay.
But as far as the storyline and everything, because again, it's Captain America. I don't know if he's always working with. Apparently, there's some history between him and the president of
Yeah.
some sort or whatever.
Before he became president.
Yeah. Oh, and I will say this: what I was glad to see, I will give Marvel, as far as Captain America, a big kudos for this. Seeing the more mature actors actually playing roles where they're still, active and, still, mobile and moving. For me, it was like, oh, so it's not you just having, superhero that's in their 20s or 30s. You got, Hulk had gray hair. I'm sorry.
That is hilarious. Yes. Gray Hulk, red Hulk, green Hulk. What other color Hulk we gonna get next? Right. Yeah.
So I will say, because we are of a certain generation in a certain age, I was glad to see that. So I will say, Marvel, kudos to you for that. I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
And guess what's coming?
What?
Okay, so I did do some looking to see what movies are coming up. So
we didn't rate it.
Oh, sorry.
Avengers. So wait, how do we do this? Did we do like a thumbs up, thumbs down, stars, and Rotten Tomatoes? Okay.
We did Peaches. Right. We did Peaches.
Sorry, Peaches.
Yeah,
okay.
We did Peaches. So for Lisa, what do we think we want to do that one?
I give Lisa, what are we doing? A thumbs up?
Or down? Mid for the storyline?
Storyline is I'll give a thumbs up. The actual movie itself, I'm sorry, Lisa. I love you guys.
Okay. Captain America. For the whole scope of the movie, I will give it thumbs up for the entire whole thing of it, because it's a part of the whole group of Marvel and all that. So, but for, I think like I said, the fight scenes, it was okay. So for as far as like a Peach, I would give it maybe, if we do out of 10, or did we do out of 10 or percentage wise or something? Overall, I give the movie like a 75, 80%.
Okay. So like how many stars? So that stars. Okay. So Rotten Peaches, you're saying 75 to 80%, and as far as out of 5 stars.
Out of 5 stars, I would do like 4. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I would, as far as a thumbs up for Captain America, I'm very neutral because I have nothing to base it. Star wise, it's a 3. It's just a 3. It was okay. And Rotten Tomatoes.
Peaches.
Sorry, Peaches. Rotten Peaches. I'm gonna give it 60.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it 60.
Okay. That's just. So. It is what it is.
What it is. So, moving on. Next movies. What are we looking at? Because I don't even know what's coming out. I know what I'm excited to see. I
know what you're excited about. I know what she's excited about.
Y'all, I'm whopping.
What are you excited about, ma'am? What are you excited about? What are we whopping for? What are we whopping about?
Whopping for the new Jurassic World. Hey, yeah, all right. I don't know when it comes out, but I just found out that they are coming because they got to redeem themselves. Well, that last one was garbage. And I'm a Jurassic World fan, but that last one was absolute garbage. Redeem yourself. Okay, so what movies we're going to talk about next time, or what are we entertaining?
Oh, well, hurt my feelings. Whew. You said garbage.
It was. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It wasn't like awful, but it was not good. So
she said what she said. She said what she said. Bonnet lady. She said what she said. She meant it. No, but for like, this is just upcoming, just period, within Marvel world. This is the Avengers in 2026. The Avengers in 2027. And they're going to conclude the multiverse saga They're going to have a final one. They're going to close out the multiverse. What?
What's
Doctor
a multiverse?
Strange and Wanda. Oh, no. We're not talking to you. We're not talking to you. And then the Thunderbolts. Well, the Thunderbolts, that's a trailer already out. They come out in May, so we'll see that one. Or that might be one that I see. I'm just saying. Anyway, so that's all.
Okay.
That's all.
I know that's right, Diesel. If y'all heard my dog, that's how I feel. He said,
so what we're going to, like the next movie we're going to view.
We'll let you guys know what next episode, what movie we will have for next month. And we will try to choose two, a TV, movie, or series, and as well as one that hits the theaters. So
yeah, because that's the fun part. I like movies.
With that said, one last thing, because I got called a weirdo, I want you guys to let me know what you think. I don't care what you say. I had to do what I had to do because my mouse died. So I went to the nice.
Do you all like Dunkin' Donuts, or do you all like Krispy Kreme donuts? What? Okay, you know what? I am really trying to wrap my mind around that donut. It is really cute. It looks like a baby teething ring, but it is really.
I thought it was cute at the little discount store. I'm not going to tell you which store, but my mouse died. Actually, I dropped it down the stairs. So
right, I'm like, no, man, that mouse didn't die. You killed it.
I killed that mouse.
Somebody 1-year-old is reaching at the screen trying to grab it, and they can chew on it.
You told me, she's like, is that a teething ring? Oh my God. I'm like, wait, it does look like a teething ring. Okay, whatever. We're silly. So call me a weirdo, but this one told you everything you didn't want to know about Marvel.
Whatever. Even if you didn't want to know it, guess what? You know it now.
You know,
and hopefully it piqued a slight interest to see some of the other, Marvel shows and movies and all the other stuff.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, it was fun. We will let you guys know next week, our next movies. We want you to go see it. Give us your thoughts. Yep. Let us know what you thought about Lisa and her remarkable story as far as the movie. What do you think about that? Captain America is number one in theaters. Go see it, and let us know what you think. Okay?
Absolutely.
That's our tidbit. That's our 2 cents. We will see you next week. What are we discussing next week?
Next week, we are going to have a culmination for Black History Month, and we're going to discuss some notables for this particular wonderful and historic month that we are having.
Yep.
Thank you.
We didn't forget. I know some of you guys were like, really? Really?
Nothing?
No. What we decided was we were going to wait until the end so that we can, like you said, put them all together and do a complete tribute for the entire month with these remarkable people.
Yes.
Yep. So with that said, we're going to call it an evening. We appreciate you. We see you next week. I'm going to take my mouse and we're going to say goodbye. Bye-bye.
Bye. Baby, tell me to go.